So there you're actually looking at the back of the Wi-Fi GSM unit, and down here you can see that there's power. These are the two aerials that come from the roof via these coaxes, nice slender coax, so I've got all that installed quite nicely. The power comes off the leisure battery. On this unit we've also got a RJ45 and a telephone connection. So this is not normally the sort of thing that you would tend to put in a van or a vehicle, but the unit itself is made for home office and that sort of thing. We're using GSM rather than broadband, or for temporary offices, that sort of thing. That's what we tend to use them in. Excellent units. This is the B310 from Huawei, and I'm not sure how many connections it will give you. Wi-Fi works really well, and get the Wi-Fi outside the van. Again, so we're looking at the HUAWEI B310 unit, which is a little job in there, and it seems to have worked very well. I've got a couple of specs here. It does 2G, it does 3G, it does 4G, as you would expect really. It says you've got a strong Wi-Fi, 250 metres. Now that's to be taken with a pinch of salt. Obviously it has got quite a good Wi-Fi, if I'm honest, and the Wi-Fi does appear to be quite strong again outside the vehicle, with the vehicle all locked up. So yeah, it is quite strong. Obviously metal van, so quite a lot of attenuation there, but it does tend to work quite well. It does 4 SSIDs, so you can have your normal SSID. It comes with a guest network as well, which can be switched on and off from the front panel. Obviously once you've logged in, and that allows you to give access to someone else if they should require it. Like stuck on the site or something, I'm stuck with Wi-Fi, and you can just log in and enable it, and it means that you haven't got to give your password away, so you can just change the password after. That works very well. It's got 2 aerials on the back, as you could see from the specification. The 2 aerials on the back allow you to put the 2 aerials on the roof, which is ideal. I mean, from where I am, I'm actually in the middle of nowhere here by the local wildlife. I've not got a very good signal from 4G, from 3. So it's sitting at about minus 104 dBm, which is signals wise not very good. 86, 87 is probably about the best, but dB scales are logarithmic. Excuse me, try that again. A logarithmic scale, so 104. The difference between 104 and 86, 87 is a hell of a difference. Okay. The Wi-Fi, it does 802.11 BGN, which you may be familiar with. So it'll take up to 32 users. So 32 users on the system simultaneously, which again, if you're using your van somewhere and you want to give access to someone, if you're doing, I don't know, a festival, something like that, or you might need a facility just to help somebody out, plug a 24-port network switch in, as long as you've got good 4G obviously, and you could share your Wi-Fi, and you could share it as a wired system if when required. So that's quite good. It takes 1 SIM, which is a standard sized SIM. It's also got a telephone port, so if you wanted to use the unit at home, you've got a telephone line, you've got ADSL, you can use it for that as well. It's, as I said, it's already got a LAN port, and it will also, the other thing is, it will send and receive SMS messages, which is quite useful, because the 3 SIM that I've got in there, you have to use it for something paid every 180 days, I think it is. I'm sure it's 180 days. So essentially, as long as I can send a text message or make a phone call, well obviously I can't make a phone call, but I can certainly send text messages from the unit, and just send a couple of text messages a month without having to take anything out. You literally just log onto the system, and once you've logged onto it, you can then say send a text message to your own phone or whatever else, and it allows you to send those text messages, which keeps in with your data plan. So it does save you fiddling about taking your SIM out of your unit, putting it into a mobile phone, messing around with the mobile phone, switching it off, switching it on, and then sending a couple of text messages and putting it all back again. So it saves that process which I thought was excellent, really good. So if that's been of use, excellent, good. I hope it's made some sense to you. If it hasn't, you know what to do, down in the comments, and I'll see if I can answer some questions. Okay, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you wish. Send me a message if you wish. If you don't worry. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.